Dressmaker Thelma's latest creation is for another rare event, a wedding between a gypsy and a non-gypsy.
They don't want their society diluted by non-travellers. They want to keep it as pure as they possibly can. So a non-traveller coming into the travelling community is going to dilute it. So it's another step further down the line for being wiped out, basically. I would imagine there'll be people sitting at the wedding that think, this isn't right. You know, this boy should be marrying a traveller.
To prove her gypsy girl credentials, the bride has ordered the wedding dress to end all wedding dresses.
I haven't seen this move yet. Oh, yeah. It's moving now.
They don't fly very fast.
No, butterflies don't do they? This one's not flying, it's landing. It's just fluttering its wings. These are UV lights and fibre optic lights on here, and moving butterflies as well. But it's really difficult. The difficult part's not putting the lights on, it's hiding all the battery packs, which are really big. I don't know whether she is trying to fit in or whether she shows that she's trying to show she knows the ways of the travellers and she knows what they want and, you know, how they dress. But if she walks in, she definitely looks more of a... I don't know if that's possible, but she looks more of a traveller than a traveller.
The proud owner of the dress is 17-year-old barmaid Sam, who has known her gypsy boyfriend since childhood.
I don't see it as like I'm not a gypsy and I'm marrying a gypsy. I just see it like he's my partner and marrying him. I've known him for a long time and he was like my best mate when we used to hang out with each other and we got on really well. And then I didn't see him for ages and then I seen him again and then we just started going out.
If he wasn't a traveller, do you think you'd be getting married so young?
I don't know, like most like couples when they instead of getting married they just start living together and things like that first, but we can't live together because they don't believe in living together before you get married, so I know that he's the one that I want to spend my rest of the life with, so we may as well get married and then live together.
20-year-old tree surgeon Pat is Sam's husband-to-be. He's defied traveller convention by falling in love with an outsider.
Did any friends or anything think it was a bit strange you going out with a non-traveller?
My next friend was like, oh, what you going with a non-travelling girl for? Why are you doing that? And I'm like, well, it's my choice, it's my life. I can do what I want. I don't say nothing to you, we're your girlfriends, so just leave me alone. There will be some travellers thinking, well, I don't know how we could possibly do that, marry someone from the non-travelling community. It's not done. If anyone's got a problem with it, they can feel free to come and say something to me. But it's not going to change my plans for the future.
To keep traveller culture alive, if an outsider does marry into the community, they're often expected to discard their own lifestyle and adopt gypsy ways. Sam, who's lived in a house all her life, is about to go caravan shopping.
I'm gonna go and look at trailers to see which ones we like, but I'm dead fussy though because I don't like the bunks on them.
What are the bunks? Like bunk beds?
The bunks are like the seats that you sit on.
Sam's already started to stock up on goods for her new marital trailer.
There's my slow cooker. Got my ironing board cover, but I haven't got an ironing board.
After their wedding in 3 weeks' time, Sam and Pat will be parking their caravan on a traveller's site.
There seems to be a lot more of a friendly environment when you're living on the site, whereas in the house everyone tends to keep themselves to themselves. That's just my personal experience.
I think it's nice how like they all help each other and like they all come round and they say, do you need me to hoover up or do you need me to wipe the floor out or anything? I think that's nice how they do that.
Is it an adventure, Sam?
It is a bit of an adventure, like that moving into a trailer is something different, but I don't know. Like, I don't care where we live. I don't care if we lived in a bin as long as I can be with you.
There you go, this is our price range.
Yeah,
go on, yeah. It's got a toilet in it, but
Has it?
yeah.
Pat and Sam are looking for a very specific type of caravan, one without a toilet.
You don't want a toilet in it because it's like, it'd never get used and it's just wasting up space.
Travellers would never normally use the toilets side of them. It's not really classed as a clean thing to do. It's like you're actually using the toilet in your kitchen, really. You just don't do it.
Where'd you go to the toilet then?
And they've got sheds outside.
What do you say to people who are watching who go, she's crazy, she's going to live in a trailer?
Well, they're crazy because they've never tried it. I don't really think it's like a big deal, really. It's just like going looking at houses. It's not.
But it's not a house,
Best
it's a
thing.
caravan.
I know, but it's just the same, isn't it? It's
No,
still going to be
it's
where we
not.
live.
It's different, it's a caravan.
Yeah, no, but it's still going to be where we live. So it's still going to be our home. So I don't see it any different.
I think it's a lot of front, really. She doesn't want to show that she's scared. But, I mean, she should be scared, really. It is a big thing for it. You're getting married, you're leaving home, you're setting up your own home. Plus, it's a completely different community for her.
With Sam on the road to adopting Gypsy traditions,
It's lovely, isn't it? Nice, isn't it?
the travelling community is fighting to keep their way of life free of outside influence. But 20-year-old Pat is breaking with centuries of Gypsy tradition by marrying a non-traveller, 17-year-old Sam.
How long to the wedding now, Sam?
A week today, innit? Yeah. So 6 days and 7 sleeps.
At a specialist corset maker's, Sam's assembled her bridesmaids, a mixture of gypsies and gorgers, the traveller word for non-gypsies.
Do you guys know lots of other non-travellers who are going out with travellers, or is it rare?
Tell me, Barry.
I don't really know that many.
You don't hear it. You
No.
don't hear it, do you?
Why does it not happen very much? What do you think of non-travellers?
You say things you shouldn't say.
Like certain swear words and things
Yeah.
like that they come out with. Like,
We'd,
It's not
for
appropriate.
instance, we'd die before we'd swear in front of a man. I wouldn't even swear in front of my mum. But a gorgeous person just out blunt says it, it's shameful. They've got no respect for whoever's around them, or nothing.
kiss my ass, Alicia. Kiss my ass.
Today's golden one.
I'm just shameful and come out with anything.
Yeah, but you know, look how long you've been in the family, you know what to say and what not to say.
Shh, now, you're making me upset talking about my culture and it's not nice.
Was that the first time you'd heard some of that stuff?
Daniel, shh.
One more question.
One more
Sam.
question.
One more question.
Is that the first time I've heard that stuff? No.
Does that worry you that the community that you're moving into might be suspicious of you because of who you are?
No. But the only people that judge me is the travellers that don't know me, thinking, oh, what's he marrying like her for? And then they're the only people that judge me, but I don't care what they think, because at the end of the day, I love him and he loves me, and we're not marrying them.
Are
We're
they
marrying
going to
each other.
judge you though, do you think?
Well, yeah,
I don't know, I don't
people, as long as they keep their opinions to themselves, which they probably will do, they can do what they want.
Dressmaker Thelma has turned electrician to put the finishing touches to her illuminated masterpiece.
We're really not sure if it is safe. It does say on the packet they're safe, but you just never know, do you? Look at Michael Jackson. He had everyone looking after him. Anything can go on fire, can't they? So you've got to be very careful.
They were fireworks,
Well,
just lights.
this could turn into fireworks.
How much does something like this cost?
How much do you earn, Daniel?
I can't tell you that.
Well, there you go. Tit for tat, Daniel. I couldn't tell you that. It's customer confidentiality. I would be ostracised completely if I told you that. Nobody would ever trust me again.
17-year-old non-traveller Sam has come with her mum Linda and sister Tiffany to see her wedding dress for the very first time.
It's amazing. I love it.
It's gorgeous.
It's moving!
How many underskirts has this got under it?
21 you've got.
Is that the
all of
most
them.
anyone's ever had?
Yeah. Yeah.
That mix? I wasn't expecting it to look that nice. Like, I was expecting it to look nice because Velma made it, but I wasn't expecting it to look as nice as what it looks now, why it's all come together.
What's he going to think of when he sees the lights? He doesn't know about the lights.
No, nobody knows about the lights except for my mum. Nobody knows about the lights. And so you better keep it still.
Right, come on, Sam. Let's try your dress on. It's the minute you've been waiting for, isn't it?
Can you have a peek in there?
I am buzzing. I just can't wait to see her in the dress, walking out the house if she can fit through the door, and getting to the church.
You excited for her?
Yeah.
A lot of mums would be worried by their daughter marrying a gypsy, wouldn't they?
I don't know, same as anything else, isn't it? Some might disapprove. I'm made up for her. She knows what she wants. She's happy with Pat. Both me and her dad, as far as I know her dad is, happy for her to be with him. We both like him, so no qualms there whatsoever. Can we come in? Mum. Sam, it's gorgeous! You can't hug it, you can't get near her. Sam, it's beautiful.
It's lovely. Can't breathe.
I've never seen one as stunning in my life, I've really not. Absolutely amazing.
Cheers.
Nice one. We were relieved that all the lights worked, but I am still a bit worried about the fire issue. So we've decided we will take a little fire extinguisher with us just in case. Yeah, see? That's what we want, loads of dancing. You know, all that combustion, it could just go up, couldn't it, in a ball of flames.
Dressmaker Thelma is on her way to a wedding where two very different communities are about to come face to face.
We're all looking forward to going to this one because this is just going to be completely different. Nothing we've ever been to before would be like this one. I know by speaking to the travellers, you know, they say they've got nothing against, obviously, non-travellers. But what they say is that they don't think anyone that isn't brought up as a traveller could live a traveller life because it is hard, it's strict, and they'll never ever be accepted as a traveller just because they marry into the family. They might be accepted and liked by the parents of the boy or the girl, whoever it is, but they'll never actually be known as a traveller.
It's freedom, but it's all supposed to be dressed in me. I'm not supposed to be dressed in everyone else.
In a nearby hotel, groom Pat is preparing for his big day, along with his page boy, his 5-year-old cousin, Ricardo.
Well, you're awfully quiet. How about you? Yeah. Oh, you can't keep me to death, man. I'm getting married. Two different communities coming together today.
I don't really like them, I imagine.
Yeah, we don't get on really, but we're going to get on today.
Do you think there'll be many differences with the two communities coming together?
Well, no, really. I think it's unfair to try and say that there's differences, whether we're different than them or they're different than us. I think it's very unfair to try and point out differences. What's that going to do for anyone? It's not acceptable, if you ask me. We ain't different.
Non-traveller Sam is about to leave her own culture behind and marry into the Gypsy community.
You look amazing, absolutely stunning.
And Papa's wedding.
In an attempt to fit in, she's already adopting traveller customs by dressing her little sister as a mini bride.
What's happened to you?
I fell off the side of the couch.
And how much do you reckon it weighs, Sam?
It's like having my dad on my back.
Oh! How much does he weigh?
14 stone.
I reckon it's about 14, 15 stone, because Pauline couldn't get that off the door then, could you? She could lift this bit, never mind all your underneath bit.
I think it's between that and 20.
Yeah. And you lift it up, each one.
20 stone dress.
How are you doing, Mum of the bride?
Nervous. Very.
Can you take us through your outfit?
I feel like I belong in a saloon bar, to be honest. It's all we're short of now, a few cowboys. I bought the pink dress, got that in Wigan. Was walking past and I've been looking for weeks and weeks and weeks, couldn't find nothing. Walked past, wow, that's the one. Tried it on. Right, I'm having that one. So went in, bought that, and I was quite happy with it until I seen our Sam's try her dress on. I just wanted some accessories to it.
To make his entrance in style, Pat's booked a pimped-out monster truck worth £250,000.
Party on! Right, what's that? Without talking, there you go. Very nervous. So, and I imagine Sam will be exactly the same. She'll be very nervous at the minute.
Snap!
So.
Snappy finger!
A fairy tale carriage, identical to the one that Jordan had on her wedding day, will transport father of the bride Brian and Sam.
How lovely are they?
Beautiful. I was looking out the door.
I feel like an idiot.
Listen, this is going to be the best day of your life.
News of Sam's giant pink dress has spread through the neighbourhood, and she's brought the traffic to a standstill.
I feel like a celebrity.
But for now, the lights and robotic butterflies remain switched off, a secret until the first dance.
Are you alright there, Sam?
Can't breathe.
You're all right,
I'm claustrophobic as well.
Hang on.
What's it feel like in there?
Oh, well, it's a bit crowded, but yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, my ear's stuck in my
So it's
dress.
absolutely beautiful.
I'm gonna cry. Go away. Can we go now?
Go in. Yeah, we're ready to go.
20 minutes late. Do you know your way to the church? Oh.
Only on the rarest of occasions do Gypsy and non-Gypsy celebrate side by side. But today, the two communities have come together to see 17-year-old non-traveller Sam marry her Gypsy boyfriend, Pat.
Patrick John Joseph Lee,
Patrick John Joseph Lee.
take this ring
Take this ring
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Oh, is it the monster truck?
That's it. Officially a married man now. I'm not nervous anymore.
She's amazing, isn't she? You're a lucky man.
Absolutely amazing, honestly.
Festivities continue at the local social club, where it's gypsies on one side of the dance floor and non-travellers on the other. But what neither side knows is that they're about to witness Sam's pièce de résistance, to be unveiled by Thelma.
Now it's our turn to go and switch all the lights on the dress, and hopefully they all work. We have come prepared. We've actually, brought a fire extinguisher with us just in case there's any problems. Safety first. So we're just making sure, because she's got a lot of lights on that dress. No, they're all lighting up okay.
No! Yeah, make sure every light is off.
I'm going to tell them
Get the off. You notice that all the men and women are sitting together?
No, I never noticed that. Very unusual.
Normally at traveller weddings they sit apart, but everybody seems to be sat together.
I feel like I am literally the luckiest man in the world, honestly. I couldn't ask for a better wife than her. She is everything I've ever dreamed of. All my little prayers have been answered.
And all mine now.
The best.
I've got the best husband in the world.
Partying, everyone is getting on with everyone. I'm from Sam's side of the family, I'm from Pat's side of the family. We are now one family. That's it, it's our family now.
Is the two communities getting on better? Is that a picture of the future?
Wouldn't that be lovely if they did? It'd be nice if that happened, like what's happening in there, where the communities are joining together because of a couple. Whether it will or not, I don't know, because you do get the staunch travellers who just don't want any intrusion at all.
The dress is a closely guarded secret. The preparations have been painstaking. An ordinary girl is about to be transformed into a princess. It will be a wedding like no other.
Oh, shit!
Gypsy and traveller girls are renowned for their extravagant weddings, and the woman who makes their dreams come true is dressmaker Thelma Madine. We've now given Thelma her biggest challenge yet.
She wants it the best gypsy wedding that's ever been seen.
She has just 3 weeks to organise a traveller wedding that will rival William and Kate's big day.
Travellers do only do it once. It's got to be special.
If this gets pulled off, she'll be every travelling girl's wedding planner.
Thelma has her work cut out in more ways than one.
Ready or not?
She's so dope.
I want to drive her in white. I want pink feathers and lights mixed with these ones. But one either side of me cake.
Oh, God.
Will it turn out to be a fairy tale happy ending?
I'm really tired.
Or a right royal disaster?
This is just ridiculous now.
Some girls are born in palaces. Some are born in caravans. But they have one thing in common. They all want the wedding of their dreams.
8 bridesmaids. 8 bridesmaids. That's just too much.
23-year-old Irish traveller Mary will marry her Prince Charming in just 3 weeks' time.
If I could have anything like a wedding, like a actual princess, it would be perfect. That's just literally like my dream, just to have the perfect wedding. What kind of bridesmaid dresses do you want? I don't care really what to look like, long as I think.
Mary was with her sister Margaret when she met her fiancé. It was love at first sight.
Yeah, I was like, there's the man of my dreams going right past me right there.
She actually said it the first time she seen him. There's a man of my dreams. And he pulled up in the car and she looked at him. She was so embarrassed. She just walked away.
He is the perfect man. He really is brilliant.
While Mary's husband-to-be is away travelling in search of work, The two sisters are making the most of their time together with a boat ride near their site in Peterborough.
Give me a go now, Mark. Get lost, Mary. Please let me drive with you. Do you drive? Oh, sure, let me drive with you. Get on with that. I can't with this guy. Well, what's that do? Fast.
That's good.
Whoa! Too fast, too fast. Here's a look, here's a look. Hang on. We got it.
No. You can't do that.
So imagine now when you got married, we wanted to do this anymore. I know.
So why won't you be able to do this anymore?
She'll have to be with her husband.
Leanne, can you just bring your girls out here? Look, just want a word with you all. Okay, your girl.
Mary has turned to the travelling community's dressmaker of choice, Thelma Medine, to design and make her wedding gown.
Leanne, come love, I just want to have a word with us.
But for the first time, Thelma will also organise every other aspect of the big day.
Apart from all the work what we've got on anyway, right, we've also got now a wedding what we've got to turn around in 3 weeks. We're going to do the whole wedding. So we've got to arrange the hotel, the flowers, even the party and the night. It will be stressful. You're going to be tired. And probably a lot of people are going to be annoyed as well. Okay, angry and things like that, so you'll just have to get on with it.
I just booked a round the world trip. Yeah. Bye.
Keep going, Leanne. Mary wants it to be, no, not as big, better than the royal wedding, really. That's what she wants to do.
With the wedding fast approaching, Mary has made her way to Thelma's workshop to be measured for her dress.
Hello, gorgeous. You all right?
Yeah.
Who's the lucky boy? Paddy. Paddy, oh, well, it's has to be Paddy. Got Leanne to draw out a few sketches for you, and then we can go over them, and if there's anything you don't like or you want to add, we can take off.
Every traveller bride-to-be wants their wedding dress to be unique, and Mary is no exception.
I want my wedding dress to be white sticking out, scattered diamonds, backlists. I haven't seen a travelling girl with a backlist dress before.
You know, if we go in the church and, you know, to have it backless, it might look a bit too much. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Not happy about that one, are you?
No.
So why can't you leave this one like this?
You can, but it's for church, isn't it?
I think it's okay like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it like that then. We are never surprised or shocked by anything that a traveller will ask for. You know, each girl tries to outdo the next girl, and it just goes on and on from there.
So you happy with these Jordans?
Yeah, they're
Anything
brilliant.
you want to change? The hair.
Just change your hair.
Okay.
With the design approved, it's time to try the underskirts on. Layer upon layer upon layer of netting that gives the dress that sticky-out look Mary craves. The corset alone will be decorated with over 1,500 crystal-encrusted leaves, handmade by head designer Leanne and her team.
Put this way, I'm not really going to get much sleep.
How do you hope you'll be feeling on the day?
Relieved everything is sorted and just prepared and ready to get married.
I think you'll feel like a princess
Yeah,
yourself.
definitely.
My God, I think you'll feel amazing.
I think you'll feel better than Kate.
Mary lives with her mum and 7 siblings on a permanent caravan site. She left school aged 11 to support her mum with the housework.
I help to look after the children. My mum gets a lot of help off me. Girls have their own trailer. All my sisters live in it with me. It's just a girly, crash-out place. We used to travel around all the time, like when I was growing up. And then about 5 or 6 years ago, we settled down because of all of the children's education.
Once she's married, life will change for Mary. She will move into a caravan with her husband Paddy and travel the country.
What are you doing when you get married?
I'm pulling away.
Yeah. And you're camping?
No, I'm travelling.
Not camping.
No, in a trailer. I've never been away from home for one night. Always stayed at home, like with my family.
I'm really sad of you leaving. Why are you going travelling?
Get away from you!
Thelma and her assistant manager, Pauline, are calling possible reception venues as they begin organising the wedding with less than 3 weeks to go.
Hi, I'm just seeing if you've got any availability for a wedding for the day and the evening on the 15th of April.
This year?
This year, yeah. Bit short notice.
Oh no, we've got a wedding booked already.
Yeah, no, sorry, I've got a large dinner booked in.
On the 15th of April this year?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We're running out of venues, Paul. God, you haven't even started yet, Paul. You haven't even got a hotel. Oh, God. What if we can't get one?
With most of the wedding preparations in Thelma's hands, Mary has time to choose the right shade for her nails.
Which
For
one
the
of these
wedding.
pinks would you recommend?
That's a really nice pink. Did you fancy having that all over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about your proposal then, darling. Did you get down on one knee?
No, definitely not.
He must have asked you somehow.
I'm not allowed to tell that. Probably kill me.
Will he?
Yeah.
So who organises most of the wedding? Yourself?
Thelma's very good. She's organising all the dresses and she's like a fairy godmother.
She comes up.
She'll go and get everything organised.
Do you have the 15th of April available for a wedding, please?
It is available.
That's brilliant. There's no problem parking, you know, if the trailers or the caravans are not in there now, is there? Oh, we've got one, Paul.
Got one?
Yeah, that's good.
That's great.
Yeah, that's brilliant, isn't it? God, I thought that was going to go on forever there. Thank you.
Shortly after
Bye-bye.
finding a venue, there's more good news.
Oh, well. I've got two then.
But just 30 minutes later, the first venue cancels.
So that they're actually blocking the whole day out. Bye-bye. What a load of crap that was. Her excuse was that the wedding on the Saturday has now booked the hall for the Friday as well, so they can set it up. Now, that room was available half an hour ago, they said, yeah. It's just blatant discrimination, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's just so wrong. Come on.
Calm down.
Calm down, yeah.
Cancellations are a common problem for travellers. And it's not long before the second hotel calls back.
Hello? Yeah?
The hotel is on shutdown for that one particular evening for this group, as they've took all the hotel over.
And you didn't know this before when you said the room was available?
No, unfortunately not, because I've been away on holiday till now.
You sure it's just not because the travellers?
No, it's got nothing to do with that. Normally we do accept.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How pathetic is that? It really is blatant, the way they're treated like worse than second-class citizens. They really are. You're a traveller, go away.
Dressmaker Thelma Medine has been given just 3 weeks to plan and organise every last detail of one traveller girl's dream wedding. She's on her way to North Wales to pay the travelling community's favourite cake maker a visit.
Mary wants this cake to be bigger and better than any other cake. I can't repeat what Jill said to me when I asked her about the cake and how long it was to go. She swore at me.
Mary has 3 simple requests. The cake must be big, pink, and shaped like a horse and carriage.
So the stand as it is, we'll put like 6 tiers here, and then here and there.
Yeah.
We'll do
the
silk
flowers on the back, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and then
in the
once
box
again
thing.
thereafter, either side,
Yeah.
more cakes.
Yeah.
Irish traveller Noreen works part-time to help produce perfect gypsy wedding cakes.
See, I was actually thinking feathers there. I don't know
How
why.
are you going to get feathers there? So it's
Yeah,
all
the
fluffy
release.
there.
Yeah.
I'll think about that.
You've got to, as you go along, you've got to do it.
That's
haven't you?
it, yeah.
Yeah.
What looks nice, how
Yeah,
it doesn't take
yeah.
off.
And then lots of glitter.
Obviously,
Yeah.
is that pink or is that white?
It's iridescent,
Yeah.
isn't it? Most of the travellers' weddings I've been to, they've had like the castle, you know, the castle key.
Yeah.
Or like, well, I haven't seen one of these before.
It's from like Princess Cinderella. It's all from cartoons. So obviously, they want to be a princess for the day, so they want everything that's going to relate to being a princess.
Like many Irish travellers, bride-to-be Mary is also drawing inspiration from a real-life princess.
That was kind of sticking out too, wasn't it, that dress?
Yeah.
Don't like sleeves though. She looked like a princess in it. Acted like a princess. They've done their vows and Will's been very nervous. His knees were supposed to be shaking and doing them, so.
Nerves are setting in for Mary too, but for entirely different reasons.
Venue's cancelled, once again. Cake I haven't even got, it's 2 weeks to my wedding.
What's your role going to be on the day?
Oh, I'm bridesmaid.
What's your dress going to be like?
Oh, it's really nice. It's pink. It's not too sticky out, but it's sticky out, but it's really nice. Gonna have to wait in the day to see a bit more.
Work has started on Mary's wedding gown.
Martha, could you do this as well after you finish that one?
Head designer Leanne is in charge of decorating the corset.
This is the decoration room. This is where we apply the diamonds and do the detailing. This is where they come alive. We make sure that nothing leaves this room until it's perfect.
There is still some way to go on the dress, but Thelma's search for a venue finally appears to be over. After calling nearly 50 hotels, an animal shelter has come to the rescue.
For all dog-related inquiries, press 7. For all cat-related inquiries, press 8. Martin speaking.
I just wondered if you got anything together for me, you know, costings-wise?
Obviously, we can come to an agreement on something to suit your budget.
Yeah, okay. Can you arrange anything at all? Entertainment as well, yeah?
We can normally get hold of anything.
Oh, he's a lovely man, him. Isn't he? You can see that he takes dogs in and things. He's just lovely. He's not perturbed by them being travellers at all. Everybody else is. Pauline, got one. We have.
Where is it?
God. It's the, you know, the rescue centre.
Yeah.
The dog.
Just imagine these little dogs
I know.
all over the
Well,
place.
you know what? The menu looks amazing, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. So you can have chum, win or loss. Very kidding, yeah. No, it really does look good.
Yeah.
I think we could make it look lovely. I think we could get like a nice dance floor in, dress it all up.
And as they walk through, it can be all lit up and everything, couldn't
Yeah.
it? And a red carpet.
Do you think it's more difficult organising a gypsy wedding or a royal wedding?
Oh my God, I'd say a gypsy wedding. Every time. You know, people will fall over themselves to do a royal wedding. Yeah. You try and get anyone to do it. You know, for a traveller, got no chance, have you?
Hello?
Hi, Mary. I've got brilliant news.
We've got a venue.
So where is it, Thelma?
I'm not going to tell you.
Be serious, you're going to keep this from me?
I'm going to meet you on Thursday. I'm going to go and see it together.
Oh, good.
Oh, she's so happy. She's really happy now.
Good venue. Tell you the name of it? No. So you just still don't know nothing, you just know you have one. As long as I know I have a venue, I'm happy.
10 days to go until the wedding, and work has begun in earnest on Mary's cake.
It's all like competition though, isn't it? They all like compete against each other. Which one can have the biggest dress, and which one can have the more diamonds, and which one can have the bigger cake.
Jill and Noreen will have to roll and knead over 30 feet of icing to make Mary's cake the longest they've made so far.
Like, what's the biggest one that you've done for the gypsy weddings?
18 foot.
18 foot.
18 foot.
18 foot. And this one, the cake table itself, what do you reckon it will be?
24.
From the sink to the window.
We'll have sore thumbs tonight.
My wrist is already hurting me, and I
Is
have
it?
no wrists. Please
No, you
stop.
haven't.
I have 2 little twigs as a wrist. Twig's gonna snap any minute.
Another 20 kilograms and we'll be there.
Thelma and her team have been working day and night to finish the wedding dress in time, and the strain is beginning to show.
Hi, can I have a private word, please, with Thelma?
Everything okay?
No. All right then. I'll tell Leanne if she wants to come down.
Okay.
Just let's have a word.
She wants to see you on her own.
No. I'm not
Let's talk about what you said.
Keep your voice down.
You come in, we're having a guard before they start work. Well, them girls come in early every single day and start working early. They work through the bakes and everything, but you wouldn't know that, would you?
You are in. Do you want to go?
Yeah, go on, sure.
What happened to Leanne?
She's stopped out.
Why?
They had a bit of an argument because we didn't start till 10:30. And then Leanne's gone in to speak to Thelma. And she's walked
She came
out.
back crying and got her stuff and walked out.
She's got a cob on. I'll tell you what it stems back to, shall I? Because this morning when I've had a word with the girls and told them to get on, because we've got a lot on, you know, there's a lot of stress and it's on our heads, isn't it, really? You know what I mean? She said they don't start till 10:30. So then I turned around, which I shouldn't have done probably, and said, well, you do.
And now we're stuck. We don't know what we're doing. We've got no teacher.
Short-staffed, Thelma now has to leave for Peterborough to meet Mary and visit the reception venue for the first time.
I'll see you later and I'll phone you when I know what it's like.
All right, just
Okay,
don't forget.
Ta-ra. Ta-ra,
Ta-ra.
Stacey, love. Good luck, thank you. I know it's an animal rescue centre, but she doesn't. I think it'd put anybody off. Shit. Seems to be a lot going on here, doesn't it? That's it. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to make of it, really. I hope she likes it, because this is it. There's no choice. This is what she's got to have. You've got to use your imagination.
I'm going
Okay?
to need it for
No, you're not.
what I'm looking at.
See that there? That's not there. They have like a big awning there. So it's just like a big entrance thing, what they put up.
Ready or not?
What? No, come and have a look. It's lovely. Come and see. All inside. They dress it all up with big drapes and everything. Go in. Oh, yeah. This one's Mary. This is Martin. Mary, yeah, this is Martin.
Hi.
This is all done up.
You
have to pick a chair.
outside the
The
box.
cats and dogs come off the windows.
They have awnings on there. They have all. It's like a big marquee in here. All the drapes on the ceiling, don't you? All round tables, all the chair covers and everything. I've all that done up as well.
It transforms into quite a nice venue. You have to think outside the box, girls.
You've got to forget you've seen it like this. You've got to imagine it. All done up. $50, 51 hotels we found. Do you know what I mean? At least you know they're not going to cancel the day before.
Yeah.
I thought I couldn't put up with the stress of that. People cancelling on you. This is idyllic, really. When that's all done out there and all that work's gone, and you're not going to have all them cars there either.
You know
It's only
that
for the
green
wedding.
panel on the front of it as well, can like that be covered up?
I'm sure we can find something, like a prop or something like that. It'll look lovely when it's done.
Back up then, let's talk about decorating this place, because we've got some serious work to do. I want pink lights mixed with these ones, with drapes hanging off it and the lights wrapped around the drapes.
Yeah. Where do you want to have your cake, Mary?
Over here along this table. I forgot about those sculptures.
Yeah.
I want one either side of my cake. Yeah, she wants big ones, like a love heart with their initials inside of it. Lit all up.
Can I ask?
I want fireworks for the
Yeah.
confetti. I want the stage covered. Yeah, it's not allowed to be green. Covered. I've got to go.
All right, babe.
Bye. Thanks for everything.
Just happy it's sorted, are you?
Yeah, God, thank you. Thank you very much.
Just like every other traveller, they are demanding because they expect so much of the day. They want it to be perfect. Travellers do only do it once. It's got to be special.
If this gets pulled off, she'll be every travelling girl's wedding planner. After me, I don't think she'll ever want to do another traveller again.
Dressmaker Thelma Medine has just 5 days to finish planning the perfect traveller wedding.
And the reason we're all in on a Sunday is because all that. See, that's what we've got to do. On this one, we've got 2 little mini brides, which is probably a lot more work because they have the same decoration on as what a wedding dress would have on it. So it's like doing 3 wedding dresses. This is where it all starts from the skirt point of view. Just in the underskirts alone, there must be a mile of fabric, at least a mile of fabric. Marsh at the moment is working on a crown, which is filled in completely. Does it feel heavy on your head or? Yeah. Well, Mary wants a trail on her dress and she wants the most Swarovski on anyone's ever had.
40,000 crystals, just one at a time. I dream about them.
That's going to take 10 days, yeah?
Yeah.
And we've only got 5 days till the wedding.
I know.
In keeping with traveller tradition, 23-year-old bride-to-be Mary has never spent a night away from her family.
You won't know if he snores or anything like that yet then. I think it's true, you don't know someone till you live with them. He might be a really horrific snorer.
Oh, please, God.
So do you know anybody that's not from the travelling community that marries in?
I don't know on other people, but I know I wouldn't
No,
marry
it wouldn't be accepted if you were to
in
marry.
my family, no.
No.
Says my dad, probably strangle me.
So he's very sort of set in
He's
his
very
ways and
old-fashioned
yeah,
and strict,
yeah.
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's as strict as he is. Definitely teach the same things I was taught
Yeah.
to my children.
Yeah.
What about Paddy? How does he compare to your dad? I mean, do you have...
I think he just thinks he owns me already. He's just about the same strictness as my dad.
Because I'm very independent, you see. I can go down my local pub and play pool on the pool table with the guys and, you know, just...
Oh, God. I'm proper girly. I'm not good at anything like that. Apart from football.
Are you good at football, are you?
I'm interested in football, I
Yeah.
like it.
Well, who do you support?
Man U.
Oh,
How about you?
Liverpool.
Get away from my hair.
3 days ago, head designer Leanne quit work following a row with Thelma. To get Mary's dress finished, Leanne has agreed to come back.
Just carrying on with these then, are we, yeah? Okay then. After much of begging, I'm back. Save the day.
We're all stressed out over this wedding, but she's back today, as bright as a button and prepared to work, which is good news for us. She is a vital cog in the wheel.
With just days to go until the wedding, there's still plenty to organise.
This is the one I love.
Yeah, this is lovely, isn't it?
Mary wants the perfect princess carriage to take her to the church.
And I want the driver in white. I want pink feathers and the blankets that go over the back in pink.
Yeah. What you'll have to do is wave as you go along like Kate does. And the thing, if she's gonna, do you think she'll have a carriage as well like this?
Nah, definitely not.
Don't you, why?
No, because she's supposed to be allergic to horses.
Mary's also looking for memorable acts to keep her guests entertained.
Belly dance is a gypsy dance, you know.
Yeah, I think if you went to a gypsy's wedding, they'd show you a bit how to do it.
Well, maybe.
You shoved off the dance floor. That's good, isn't it?
It's a bit too risque, isn't it?
Imagine my father. With a strangle me. What have you done?
No.
All right.
I'm Shakira Tribute.
Shakira.
Yeah.
This is where we have to audition. Imagine that on the night. Everyone's just been.
Go on, Mary. 3 times. 3 times, Mary.
What? Oh shit! Who's your favourite?
The violinist.
The violinist, yeah.
For the church.
Definitely.
It's
yeah.
definitely got to be her.
What was the other thing? The flowers, wasn't it? And the drinks fountain. If you can put that in the ice sculptures, that'll be great.
Having spent the day organising the wedding, Thelma turns her attention to the most important item on her list, the dress.
How we doing?
The team have now less than 24 hours before Mary's all-important fitting.
This has got to be finished today. Definitely. I've been on the trail for about 3 days now. I go stiff and I get up dead slow because my legs don't work and my back don't work after a bit.
It's now just approaching midnight, and I'm making them nice strong coffee to keep them awake for another couple of hours.
Despite working until 4 a.m, Thelma and her team have yet to finish.
If anyone says, oh, there's plenty on that, we double it.
And they only have an hour before Mary arrives.
It's looking good. Trail's taken a while though. I think Pauline's been slacking over there.
The snail trail, we should call it.
What do you think? A lot of hard work in that trail. It's lovely. This is longer than what Princess Diana had, isn't it? About 17 foot. It's not.
They're here.
Yeah.
Come on. I know you're hiding behind that curtain.
2 minutes. Look at her face, she's pleading at the door, look.
Ever the perfectionist, Thelma won't let Mary see the dresses until they're completely finished.
If I don't see it, I'm going to die.
Come on, go on, you're going like me.
You are cruel.
Are you really? Do you really want to try your dress on today?
No.
Ready?
I'm going to die. Okay. I'm in love.
This is the way you'd imagined it.
Oh, nicer.
Oh, my dear girls.
How important is your dress?
If this wasn't right, there wouldn't be any wedding. That's how important this is. I'm in shock. I thought something went wrong when you wouldn't open that door.
Did you?
Mini brides Nikita and Caitlin are first to try on their dresses.
Ready, go.
Oh, they are too cute. Turn around.
Did you just use one?
Turn around. Oh. Put your hands on your hips.
Look at here, yeah, there's a pose for you. Look at that. See?
Oh.
Hey. Well done.
Gorgeous.
What do you think we should try your dress on now?
Please.
Shall we? Okay, all right.
Get down.
Easy. Ready?
Pull your back. Come on, come. Oh, she's lovely, isn't she?
Oh.
That is better. Ecstatic.
No, it's bad luck.
It's better than whatever I imagined.
Don't do that.
I'm never taking it off.
It's amazing, baby.
Hey, are you talking to your Prince Charming Paddy? Prince King Paddy.
Prince King Paddy.
I love it.
It's the day before the wedding.
And so.
things off now.
Yeah, cross them two off. What about this one?
But in Peterborough, at the animal shelter, the reception is far from ready.
Thelma, it's Martin.
What's it looking like?
You said, wow, this is amazing.
No, I don't like that, Martin. I don't like that. Most people. What about all the people?
There's still lots more to do, so it's getting better and better, yeah.
Don't you worry about this end, all right?
Nervous?
Yeah. Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. We haven't even set off yet, and it's 5:10. We haven't even left to go to Peterborough yet.
She'll be all right in a minute.
Just knackered. I'm really tired. Who's driving down? Me? Looks like it's me, doesn't it? Pauline, why can't you drive? Do me head in. You've got to learn to drive.
This is only a little one, it will go in.
The dresses are packed up and ready to go. As the team sets off for Peterborough, all that's left is for Thelma to pull off the wedding of the year.
Double yellow line.
Yeah, it's okay. This must. It's got to be on a double yellow line. Got to be on a double yellow line. I would rather get the wrath of a traffic warden than the wrath of a traveller. Believe me.
It's the morning of Irish traveller Mary and Paddy's wedding day, and preparations are in full swing.
Can I just have more lipstick on her lips to make her lips thicker and fuller? Bridget, you do harm it next week.
Busy.
Hello.
As Mary's wedding planner, it's Thelma's job to ensure everything runs smoothly.
2 cans of Red Bull, freezing cold, yeah. Confetti, glitter spray, Oasis, 10 Benson and Hedges, and 10 Lambert and Butler. Yeah, that it?
Thanks very much.
Okay, love. All right. See you later, Mary. See you later. Good luck.
With a 17-foot trail and well over a mile of fabric, there's only one room big enough for Mary's dress.
The manager of the hotel kindly has let us take over the dining room so we can dress her in here and she can go through the double doors, save us squashing in and out.
This is the first time we've actually had the bride get dressed in the dining room in the hotel, yeah.
She's been running. She had all my dresses organised downstairs. She's literally everything organised for me, which is brilliant. Definitely trust her because look at this. She stunning.
Where was Paddy last night?
He went out on his what does he call it? Boys' night out, stag do with all the boys. My brother is missing.
You're joking.
No, God knows where he's ended up.
Right.
Oh, it's all like you went to the disco.
Did you say with any girls?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You know what boys get up to on their stag night? Okay.
Outside, Mary's fairy tale horse-drawn carriage is attracting attention.
Will you fix this hair? Margaret! Oh, you look beautiful.
The bridesmaids, mini-brides, and Mary's mum set off for church in cars that can accommodate their dresses. For Mary, the moment she's been waiting for has finally arrived.
I can't walk it. Thelma, I don't want to be shown to the whole world.
You're not. No one's going to see it. Come here.
Put it over there. You're gonna die, I can't breathe.
Thelma, get in the car!
It's a big deal in a travelling girl's life to get married. It's gotta be perfect. travellers' weddings, you never know what's going to happen, and I think it's more fun, more exciting. People can just let loose on a traveller's wedding.
This for holy water.
The church has put its faith in Father Michael to conduct the ceremony.
This is only my third wedding, because I've only been a priest since last summer. So it's quite a baptism of fire, really.
Like a true princess, Mary's arrival is greeted by waiting crowds.
The horses, the big feathers, you know. Really realistic. They're feeling that. That was really good. It's almost like their version of the royal wedding, right?
Religious service here, so I would want you to respect God's house and to be respectful of Mary and Patrick, who are celebrating such an important occasion in their life.
I said to it, it's the aisle wide.
Paddy, the groom, has asked not to be identified as a traveller, as this could affect his ability to get work.
I call upon these persons here present
I call on these persons here present
to witness that I, Mary Ann,
do
take thee, Patrick,
to
be my lawful wedded husband,
be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. I think they deserve a round of applause, anyway.
Other than a few snags, the wedding is going to plan.
Very beautiful, actually. It's a shame she couldn't get down the aisle with quite as much dignity as I would have liked, but a bit too large, the dress.
Absolutely perfect. She's really happy and she looks fantastic.
But Thelma can't relax just yet.
Pleased to meet you.
It's time to find out if the animal shelter has been transformed into a reception fit for a princess.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh, it's lovely. Oh my God. Oh, Martin, I love you. Oh, God. Where's Jill? All right, it's just, you've exceeded yourself here, girl. That's fantastic. Oh, come here. That's absolutely brilliant. To turn that round, isn't it? Oh. I just want to see her face. I want to see her reaction.
Margaret, will you come and try to help her? No. No, you just all keep standing there.
It's just fantastic, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Shock, just pure shock she was. I didn't think she expected it like that. She just keeps saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can I just give you a hug?
Isn't he an angel?
Oh, there you go. It's the best wedding I've ever seen. No, seriously, no, sorry. No, it really is the nicest wedding I've ever seen.
I'd rather beat this wedding than the royal wedding. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Why?
Because it's the best wedding going. At the royal wedding, they'll only be cucumber sandwiches and they're drinking tea. That's all they'll be doing. Has he got a theme? 1, 2, 3 bitches. You're gonna die, Billy.
How's this compared to the royal wedding?
Better, obviously. I know the other wouldn't be all dry, you know.
Drinking champagne, just rocking out the rich life, really. Here you have a better laugh, obviously, you know.
I think I'm brilliant. I really do think I'm brilliant. I mean, you know, whoever's organised that must be fantastic, I'm telling you.
We said sit in one place and stay there. People are asking for soup before everyone sat down. A group of girls asked for their sweets before their main meal. So the service meal to normal is quite chaotic.
You enjoying yourself?
Oh yeah, I am. I'm particularly now the meal's over, yeah.
With dinner out of the way, the younger generation make their way to the dance floor.
I don't know where the hell they came from, but everywhere just seems to be chocolate, everyone's dancing.
All over the country? Yeah. Travellers and gypsies will be coming from all over the country to this wedding.
The best of luck, Paddy Ann, was it? Wasn't it? Yeah, Paddy and me. I wish them the best of luck, but the reception's a very big reception. A lot of people there.
That's what you can do the rest of the night then.
Look for, grab a couple of girls and that. Look for a couple of girls. Sneak up behind them and pull them out the door by the head. Husband, bride, are you ready?
The final dance is an opportunity for Mary to say goodbye to her mum before she leaves home for the very first time.
Oh, it was beautiful. It really was. Went lovely, everything went lovely. Everything turned out the way I wanted it to. So, it's really nice. Definitely miss her.
I won't.
She won't.
Is there everything you'd hope for, or
No,
could you have done any more? We couldn't have done any more for you,
couldn't
could
have
you?
done any more. We
Everything's
couldn't have any better.
perfect. Everyone said it's the best wedding they've ever been to.
Really?
Come on, let's get you changed, Anna.
Yeah. Bye, Paddy. Look after her. Ta-da.
As Mary joins her husband Paddy for a life on the road, Thelma's work is finally done.
All the effort that went into it on everyone's part has paid off today. She was thrilled, her mum was thrilled, her dad was thrilled. All the guests were amazed by her and the venue. So we couldn't ask for a better day, really. It was really, really good.
And what will you be doing tomorrow?
I'll be watching the royal wedding, just see how it compares to this one tonight. I don't think it'll be as eventful as this one. Definitely haven't been to a wedding till you've been to a traveller's wedding. Ask any of these.
Having to be secretive about wedding plans is an added worry for all traveller girls approaching their big day. 19-year-old Irish traveller Bridget is getting married next week, and she too has had problems booking a venue.
3 got cancelled.
Really?
3 of them? It's not right at all, really, is it? Is that because they found out you're a traveller? Yeah.
Cousin Elizabeth and her family have been helping to secure a venue.
They paid a deposit, and when you went to pay the full money, they handed the money straight back into his hand. So we can't do business with you.
That's well bad, isn't it?
I know.
I didn't think they could do that.
Yeah, they can.
Do you have this problem quite a lot with things? Do you?
Yeah. Do you know if they just stopped and just get to know us and stop, like, instead of putting us down so low and just to stop and have a talk or things like that, to realise that we're not, like, bad people or anything.
You're just people
We're
at the
just
end of the
normal
day.
like everyone
Yeah.
else, do you know what I mean? But you don't look at it that way.
Does this venue know that you're travellers?
No.
No. Say if they found out tomorrow, would they cancel it?
Yeah.
It's not something you want to be worried about on your wedding day, is it really? Will the venue be right?
Best friends since childhood, the girls have experienced plenty of racism growing up.
They called you Jippos and they looked at you, oh, you gypsy, scum, this way, that way. Call you all names for nothing and they don't... How can they judge you when they don't know you? I mean, it's hard to say something like chuck you out and if you go in places and whatever. For what? They don't give you a reason because you're a traveller, and signs on the on the door. Before you go to the no travellers allowed. That's not one traveller, that's all travellers.
As the best woman, Elizabeth is accompanying Bridget to see their dresses for the first time. Thelma has had to put the frustrations of the last traveller wedding behind her and concentrate on her next customers.
I mean, this friendship between these two girls goes back a long way. They're not just cousins, they are best friends as well. The bride herself doesn't seem to have as much say as what Elizabeth has. She basically tells you exactly what she wants. And I don't think she's even interested in the bride's dress as long as her dress is okay. Right, come on in here. What do you think, Bridget? Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Isn't it lovely? That's yours, Elizabeth, over there.
What's these for your hands?
Thanks for your arms.
When Bridget is married, Elizabeth will not be able to spend nearly as much time with her best friend.
Me and Bridget to be friends now, we're the closest out of all friends, but obviously she's getting married to a boy, and that's a different closeness. She always just say that I don't get married till you get married, and you're going to get married before me, and I said, no, not you're going to get married before me. And she goes, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, and it was her, so I was right.
Getting nervous now, aren't you? Now you look like a bride. Nice piece de resistance now. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, that's fabulous.
I just don't want to take it off now, and I also have to leave it on. It's just shocked and surprised how nice they come out. I'm so happy now.
With the dresses perfect, all they have left to worry about is the wedding venue and what to wear at the hen do.
Would you put it that close to me face?
Getting ready for a night out squeezed into a caravan with a faulty generator is second nature to these girls.
Wherever the disco in here. Flashing lights. There won't be no hen night if she don't help them, so I'm going to make that.
The strict rules of married life within the travelling community mean Elizabeth wants to give Bridget a night to remember.
When she's married, she's not going to be able to do this. She can't go out without her husband and with her friends or single girls or anything like that. So just hope she has a really good time, because the last time she can do that. Because when you're married, you're making commitments and you can't just go off with your single friends, and you can't go to discos or anything like that without your husband. And that's just the way it is. You like it?
It's well.
With another friend, Birdie, squeezed into the shower cupboard, Bridget's younger brother, Larry, doesn't entirely approve of the outfits.
No, holy show. Huh? What did you call? Are you wearing? What are you meant to wear one of them for?
Because it's bride to be.
So what? Take it off now.
Yeah, you won't.
Take that off your leg now.
No, but not at all. That's what I'm supposed to wear.
Holy show, take it off now.
Larry's supposed to wear it.
No, you're not meant to put it
Yeah,
on.
you are.
Do scrape now, take it off.
No, we're not. No, I won't stop.
Despite her younger brother's objections, the girls head off to one of Swindon's premier night spots. Bridget's marriage will mark a turning point in her relationship with best friend Elizabeth.
She wants to do this. This is her decision. And obviously she's happy. But I'm happy for her as well. I really am. But it's just I don't know.
I hope she just don't change. So they're like being friends and things. I just hope that don't change.
What's your name? Will you get Kathleen, Sarah?
Things are also starting to heat up for bride-to-be Bridget.
Is it the same as that?
It's the night before her wedding, and some of her guests have just been thrown out of a nearby hotel for being too loud.
Everyone was getting shut out. All the children, everything getting the pyjamas, getting fired in, all over the children making noise.
No way.
Yeah. My own nephews and nieces getting fired out the night before my wedding. Shocking, I'm deep shocked. Of all days for it to happen, I wouldn't care if it was any other day because we're used to this. But I never did thought like it happened a night before my wedding.
The following morning, while the evicted guests do their best to get ready back at her site, Bridget is being transformed into a bride by Thelma and Pauline.
How do you feel anyway? Do you feel nervous now or do you feel
Still like
all shaky? Yeah. It's your wedding day. This is like the biggest day of your life, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
While Bridget will be gaining a husband, Elizabeth fears she'll be losing a best friend.
Oh, girls, this is the end of an era, isn't it?
She don't care anyway.
She does. Look at her. Look at her face. She's usually laughing, giggling, bubbly. Look at her face. She does care.
What's wrong with your face?
Are you still going to be, like, obviously you're going to be friends. Are you going to see each other as much?
No.
No.
Bridget's fairy tale wedding has a classic Cinderella theme, with a modern twist on the pumpkin carriage. The neon pink bridesmaid colour scheme was chosen by best woman Elizabeth.
Half the time I think she thinks she's the groom because she's had so much input into this wedding. Probably even more than what Bridget's had.
The real groom, like many traveller men, has chosen not to be identified. Newly married Bridget has one more hurdle to overcome. The reception venue still don't know that it's a traveller wedding. And cake maker Jill is worried that the unusual choice of wedding cake may raise suspicions.
As you can see, it's big. Big and in your face. I'm a bit wary about it as well because they don't know the travellers. Once they see the size of the cake, because obviously like an ordinary country person's wedding, it's just goes on a small table in the corner. Once I start asking for a 12-foot table, if I haven't already got one, then it's a bit of a giveaway. Nobody's going to say, where's the cake, are they?
The cake might not be the only giveaway of their traveller identity.
Will you get in, buddy? What's before? Because you're underneath me! Please don't scream at me, please, because I'm not in the mood for you today.
I think as soon as they roll up and they see the dresses and the outfits, that they'll know that they are travellers. Whether it sets alarm bells ringing, I don't know.
Get up off me, please get up off me. I'm not on you. You are! You're right underneath us.
No, stay at the table.
Okay.
19-year-old newly married Bridget is about to have her wedding reception at a local golf and bowling club. Unsure of how their traveller identity will go down with the venue, they're trying to be low-key. Although a few heads are turned, nobody has any complaints.
She was very worried about her venue cancelling. And obviously we got here, the people's very, very nice. And you can tell that it's just a pressure off her brain that everything's gone so well and everything turned out right the way she wanted it.
She's getting married, you jackass! She is married, you jackass!
Knowing their friendship will never be the same again, Elizabeth has planned to have a last dance with her best friend.
You can just see how close they are, you know, they're going to miss each other, you know, they're like singing to each other, and no one interfered, they just let them get on with it. But, you know, it'll be Elizabeth soon anyway, so.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Overnight in Ireland, the traveller haven of Rathkeel has been turned into a winter wonderland. Dressmakers Thelma and Pauline have been asked to help out with a perfect Christmassy white wedding. "18-year-old bride-to-be Charlene is the proud wearer of Thelma's largest creation of the year.
She makes a beautiful bride. She really does. Stunning.
First one in the snow for you?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It is the first one, but it just reflects on the dress. Doesn't look really white, but she looks amazing. She's dead calm, really calm. Wouldn't think she was getting married this morning. Everyone else is flapping and she's calm.
Hey, what's your crown, Charlene? Ma'am, will you come around here?
Okay.
What's your crown? Now, just got your crown. That's it now. That's it. You're in. You're in.
Girls, what do you think of the dresses?
I'm handsome.
She's sitting on the floor, but she's all right now.
I'm not going to get out.
You will. We'll get you out.
I barely got in.
Charlene is quickly learning about the practicalities of choosing such an enormous dress.
It hurts. And getting in and out of cars or a house is very, very difficult.
The size of Charlene's dress is the result of a continuing battle amongst many traveller girls to be the best dressed bride.
Everyone tries to outbid the other person. Tries to get who gets the nicest dress, who looks the nicest.
What was your inspiration for your dress?
It's a new cartoon house, and it's called The Bark Prince. And my sister got the cartoon to watch us. I was watching the cartoon, I saw the dress on us, and I said to myself, I have to get that dress.
Charlene arrives at the church, eager to stretch her legs. Unfortunately, the groom has not yet arrived.
We've no groom here yet.
No groom yet, okay.
Some in Rathkeel have a tradition of keeping the groom drinking in the pub for as long as possible before getting married.
I can't go in unless he's there before me, and he's still in the pub.
Thankfully for the groom, Charlene is very forgiving.
He's really shy, so if he wasn't drunk, he wouldn't go up to the altar, or he wouldn't do anything because he's too shy.
Back in Rathkeel, Charlene is driving around the block again, giving her husband-to-be another chance to arrive at the church before her.
Chaos on Main Street in Rathkeel. How are the nerves, Charlene? Are you feeling okay?
Kneeling and I can't breathe with the dress. So much pain and so much hassle for just one day.
But you have one of the nicest dresses I have seen. You're looking beautiful.
By the time Charlene arrives at the church for the second time, the boys are back from the pub. With everything in place for her entrance, Charlene first needs to make a big exit.
Is he there?
Have a drink first. Daddy's there.
They're waiting for you. Try and sit yourself on the seat, babe.
Swing your legs.
You all right?
You have to lift the dress.
To create Charlene's mammoth bell-shaped dress, over 1 mile of fabric was used.
A little bit of a struggle, wasn't it? They're all thrilled with the dress. They're all saying they've never seen nothing like it in their life. She does look amazing, doesn't she? She looks lovely.
Whilst some enjoy a quiet Christmas together, elsewhere in the travelling community, the party continues.
Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, how are you doing? Happy Christmas, everybody.
At a traveller wedding, the bride gets to be a princess for 1 day. But behind the petticoats and permatans lies a very different story.
I think the traveller girls were definitely second-class citizens. You know, they're very vocal, the girls. They'll say things and, you know, they do have quite a lot to say, but when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, they're kept in their place, really.
On a small caravan site in Surrey, 18-year-old Irish traveller Lizzie, who's getting married next week, knows only too well that a woman's work is never done. As the eldest unmarried daughter in her family, her daily routine is relentless.
Yes, Simon.
She's responsible for cooking, cleaning, and looking after her 4 younger siblings.
Get up, get the children ready for school and give them breakfast and whatever. Then kick them off, clean up, and then by the time you've got that done, they'll be back from school and then you have to make their food and clean up after that and put them to bed. And that'll all be done for like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then you probably go for a sunbed or go and have a bath and then like go to bed. That's every single day. If I want to go to the shop, I've got to go, Mummy, is it okay if I just go to the shop for a minute? Where boys can just jump in the motor and go, there's no answering to anybody.
Do you think you get more freedom once you're married?
No, not really. Because now if I'm not able to wash up, I'll say, Mummy, I really don't feel well, I don't want to do it. She'll do it, or she'll get Margaret to do it. Where you're married, you can't ask him to wash up, you've got to get up and do it, you can't leave it there. And you'll have to answer to your husband the same way you answer to Mommy and Daddy, like, you'll still have to ask him, is it okay if I go here and there? I can't imagine myself wearing it. I really can't. It's lovely.
With her big day looming, Lizzie is helping her sister Susie fix her bridesmaid's dress.
Why are you so dopey? Because I'm your sister. Get the arm away. Cut it off. The closer it gets, the more nervous you are. Because when I first got asked for it, it was all exciting and lovely, and then when I wasn't one bit nervous then. And now that it's getting closer, I am...
She's nervous.
No, really, really
Want me to help you
nervous.
with that?
Because I want it to be like the most perfect day ever. The biggest day of my life, it will be wedding day.
At 18, Lizzie's an old bride by traveller standards. Last month, little sister Susie got married when she was just 16.
Being married, it's not sunshine and roses. When you want to get up and go somewhere, you can't just get up and go. Like, you want to go to parties and weddings and nightclubs or whatever you want to do, you just can't get up and go, do you know what I mean? Unless he's going with you. And then maybe sometimes they don't want to go, and you probably really want to go, but you can't. If I knew any other guy that was getting married at the age of 16, do you know, if they was marrying Prince Charming, I would still recommend for them not to get married. Because when you're 16, you're still only like a baby. I'm still only a baby and I'm married.
Do you think you're ready to get married?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm ready to get married. It's like your life has completely changed. Not for the worse or for the better, it's just changed. So... I reckon I'll be okay though. I'm not going to be on nerve pills next year, all edgy and shaky. I think I'll be okay. Who in their right mind would put white nets in a cream trailer? Needs cream nets.
It's the day before 18-year-old Lizzie's wedding, and she's already cleaning her marital caravan. Her training for the role of housewife began at a young age.
I think I was about 11 or 12 when I left school. I know that is hard for you to understand, but there is no need for the teachers to keep coming. You need to go to school, you need to go to school because you need to go to school, because we ain't going to be doctors or lawyers or anything. Housewives, that's what we're going to be.
Can you read and write?
A little bit. Like, I can read, but I don't know. If I take my time, I can do it properly. But if I'm trying to do it like real quickly because it's important, I can't. I wouldn't say I'm bad, like I'm terrible, but I'm okay. And I think that's just enough for travelling guides to know what to do when reading and writing. It's just to understand stuff. Like, if you have a doctor's appointment, as long as you can understand, like, Tuesday the 2nd of whatever and at such a time. It's like just things like that.
Lizzie's wedding marks a huge change in the life of her 13-year-old sister, Margaret. She's been removed from school to take over Lizzie's duties. From now on, she will help look after her 3 younger siblings and clean for several hours a day.
I am excited for her to get married, but for me to stay here all by myself and do all the cleaning is going to be really upsetting, because I'd be really bad in a really big mood doing all the cleaning all by myself.
Are you good at cleaning?
Yeah and no. Today I was wiping out underneath the bunks and I was put Dettol underneath the bunk with bleach in the bucket, and I was rinsing out the cloth, and about half an hour later my thumb went orange. It's my first time really stripping out a trailer, so that's how I made the mistake.
Many traveller girls are removed from school early, not only to help at home, but to prevent them from being corrupted by outside influences. Dressmaker Thelma has watched a generation of gypsies and travellers grow up and seen hundreds of children leave school.
It's usually just after they've started secondary school, so it's like 12, 13, it's usually then, and then they leave. It is illegal to leave school at that age, but they move around that much that they can't keep records like they do on children who are, living in the same area, and as a lot of them from Ireland, so they actually say that they've, either gone back to Ireland or they've gone to live with a relative in such and such a place. So there's ways around it where we wouldn't get away with it, but they do because they do travel round.
Patrick Barney! Charlie! Come here for Charlie! Patrick Barney! Charlie!
In Surrey, 18-year-old Lizzie has finally made it down the aisle wearing a crystal-covered gown.
Come on for the photographs!
Her new husband is worried that revealing he's a traveller will impact on his scrap metal collecting business, so he's asked not to be identified on television.
Right, Lizzie, slow down. No, slow down. Please, Lizzie, I'm begging.
Go and get my daddy in this motor now! This is the Disneyland castle. And I can't believe me bride ain't ginger. I specifically said I wanted a ginger bride.
Lizzie's cousins Martin, Tom and Davy are allowed to drink as much alcohol as they like.
Boys now, you can go to a wedding, get drunk, have a good time, do you know what I mean? Or girls can't, do you know what I mean? They have to go to a wedding, stay sober the whole night, do you know what I mean? Like, really, a boy can drink like any age at all, do you know what I mean? Like from 12 upwards, 11 upwards, do you know what I mean? But girls, they can't, do you know what I mean? I don't know why, it's just like, they can't drink at all, do you know what I mean?
What age upwards?
What?
You started a bit early, you didn't you? 11 upwards.
Yeah, alcoholic.
Is it fair that boys are allowed to drink and girls aren't allowed to drink?
I think it is fair, yeah. I reckon it is fair, yeah.
For Lizzie's younger sister Margaret, today has enormous significance.
I started crying and then everybody just kept saying stop crying, so I said all right then, but I just kept threatening. So that's...
What was making you cry?
The point of my older sister leaving me, and I'm going to be left alone, and I'll have to be doing everything. Cooking breakfast and cleaning and dressing children for school and doing all that. I couldn't be able. So it'd be really hard for me to do all of the things that she had to do.
As the evening draws to an end, it's time for Lizzie to begin life with her husband.
You've done enough filming.
No, Jimmy, just finish this and I'm coming. Right, I'm coming in now in a minute. And, what was the question? Johnny, I'll come in a minute. Please, go away. What was the question again?
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy. Most of the time.
Now a gypsy housewife, Lizzie has her very own caravan to look after.
This is me and Johnny's trailer. In a house, this would be called the living room, but it's not. This is just the back end of the trailer. But it is the social living room. And this is in a house that would be called the dining room, where in the trailer it's called the dinette. This is the kitchen. Fridge here, hidden in a cupboard. This is the bedroom. And this is a shower cupboard, which in a house would be called a bathroom.
which is full of washing, ironing board, ironer, all the shit, really. Back here on the bed.
As Lizzie settles into her marital home, Margaret's already struggling with her new role as chief housekeeper.
How am I going to put that in a little bag?